Hey everyone, it's Derek with Softwave by MOLO Therapy, and today we're going to do our MOLO Toga flow. So you can either do this barefoot or you can wear toe socks. I'm going to do my right foot barefoot and left foot wearing toe socks. The reason you can wear toe socks and why I do is because regular socks will cram our toes and squeeze them together, but toe socks let our toes have a little more freedom. All about freedom. So let's dive in. First off, we're going to do about 10 reps each, but we're going to start. You can either be sitting down, standing up, kneeling, sitting how I am. But first up, we're going to put all our toes on the ground and we're just going to focus on lifting our big toe. We're going to do about 10 and it starts like this. And if you notice that you're not going up all the way or your other toes are rising, it's completely fine. But you want to focus on squeezing the ground with your small toes and just lifting your big toe. So you're going to try that 10 times. Up next, we're going to squeeze the ground with our big toe and lift all our small toes. Something like this. And make sure you're keeping your foot on the ground at all times. 3 points of contact right here, here, and the base of your foot. Again, if you're not doing these, it is completely fine. If you notice you're trying to lift your toe and nothing's really happening, it's still good to try and send electricity to the nerves and the muscles, because that's how you're going to build muscle memory. So we've had people start off and they can't even lift up their toes, and then 10 weeks later, after trying it over and over again, they finally start doing it. So up next, what we're going to do is lift all our toes up like this, and we're going to touch the ground with just our big toe, leave the small toes up, like so. Same thing, if you can't do it, still good just to try. And 10. All right, now we're going to keep all our toes up and we're going to leave the big toe up and touch the ground with our small toes. Make sure when you're doing this, your big toe doesn't slightly come down with them and you keep it contracted and up. And 10. All right, up next, we're going to do the wave and then reverse it, starting with our pinky toe, going all the way down, and then we'll lift our big toe and reverse it up, like so. And try to do one toe at a time, and then reverse it one toe at a time. That's one. You're going to do that 10 times. One more. Very good. Last one, we're going to squeeze our toes together at the top and then spread them out as much as you can. Squeeze them together as much as you can. Spread them out as much as you can. Squeeze, spread. Squeeze, spread. Squeeze, spread. Squeeze and spread. Squeeze one more, spread. And last one, squeeze and spread. All right, that's the right foot. Let's shift on over to our left foot. And you might even notice that one foot, it's easier to do toga with than the other. That's completely normal. Just lifting the big toe. Very good. Now we'll just lift the small toes. I messed up there. You saw my big toe come up. There it was again. All right, now lift the toes up. Just touch the ground with the big toe. Keep the small ones up. So my left foot's a little weaker than my right foot. You see my little toe here is trying to come down with me. Sometimes it's good to put a little more weight on that foot while you do it. All right, let's try the small toes. All right, now let's do the wave. Start with the pinky toe. It's pretty hard to do this in the position I'm in. It's really easy when you're sitting. So I would practice this sitting before you try it kneeling. And one more. All right, now let's squeeze our toes, spread them. Squeeze, spread. 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 And there we go. That is our toga MOLO flow. So if you do that every day, just once a day, you will notice after doing it consistently for 10 weeks that your feet will have more stability. You'll feel like you can control your toes more. And the reason we want to do that is so that when you walk, you become unconsciously competent and your toes will all move together as a whole unit. Versus sometimes when we walk with shoes that are with an arch, with a heel raise and your toe lip and narrow toe box, that your toes move like this. It's like one unit. But you want to move as individual units with your toes when you walk, and that's something you can do to help just decrease foot pain. My name's Derek with Softwave by MOLO Therapy, here to help you heal yourself.